So I chose this program because it offered multiple different tracks between experimental and clinical, and I was actually on the fence between if I wanted to go clinical or if I wanted to go experimental. And this program allowed me the opportunity to focus on my experimental side of things, but also get experience in the clinical realm.
I chose Augusta University because the program provides a solid foundation in research methodology and statistics, and I felt that these were critical factors in preparing me to enter a doctoral program when I finished my master's here. When I attended the open house, I felt right at home, and faculty seemed to really care about student success, and they also had research programs that aligned really well with my research interests.
I am a research assistant here at Augusta University. Specifically, as part of that assistantship, I work with Dr. Richardson. She and I, as well as another second-year student, are working on a program evaluation for STEM major retention, and it's very interesting. Additionally, I also do research with Dr. Janelle Slavin-Mulford via my practicum experience, and we do a lot of research within a clinical field, and mainly it's focused on the mock therapy sessions, like therapist characteristics and outcomes, things like that.
The program itself has allowed me to have many opportunities to hold various research experiences, like a research internship, which has been valuable in building my research skill set, along with holding various assistantships where I've gotten to have teaching experience.
Overall, the faculty are very kind-hearted people who genuinely do their best to support the graduate students as we go through this program and make plans for our future. Additionally, the various skill sets that each professor has provides academic base for us to learn from. In particular, my mentor, Dr. Slavin-Mulford, emphasized the quantitative and statistical skill sets of Dr. Aaron Johnson, who is the director of IPPH as well as one of the research methods instructors. IPPH even offers a summer scholars program that we can apply for, which is a paid internship.
The faculty here have been really great mentors and educators. They're always happy to meet to discuss research or answer questions about class material, and they'll even go as far as meeting with you to discuss career plans and education plans.
Augusta University offers several extracurricular activities, and some of the ones that I'm a little bit more interested in are the Psychi programs and the Pipeline program, which they are both psychology centered and they incorporate grad students as well as undergrads. It's really interesting.
I've also enjoyed being involved with the Psychi chapter, which is the International Honor Society in Psychology, specifically Augusta University's chapter. I currently serve as the chapter president, and it has been a great experience working with other officers to plan fun and informational meetings to benefit our members.
My future career goals is to primarily become a researcher within psychology, and I'm not exactly sure which concentration yet. I'm still bordering that experimental clinical side because now I fell in love with both of them. But ideally, I will be a researcher and a professor, definitely within psychology.
So after finishing school, I hope to work in a research position, either as a consultant for a government or private sector company on employee motivation and leadership, or I'd like to work on conducting research for the Department of Education.
Yes, hi, my name is Tad Patton, and I am an associate professor in the Department of Psychological Sciences here at Augusta University. My training is in experimental psychology and specifically in neuroscience. I received my doctoral degree from the University of South Florida. The position here has been a really good fit for me, namely my training in neuroscience, and as an experimental psychologist, I'm just so passionate about showing students how you can learn about the brain by using the scientific method. And so all these skills that I learned, the biological basis of the brain, when I was working on my doctoral degree, I've been able to kind of just hit the ground running when I came here in 2010. Well, I wanted a faculty position that would allow me to work very closely with students, and Augusta University really offers that opportunity. There are some great students here, and it gives me a chance to work really closely to do research, but also to focus on another big passion of mine, and that is teaching. I love to teach. I love to teach about the brain, and I get the opportunity to do that here. Yeah, so what I enjoy most, particularly working with graduate students in our master's program at the experimental level, it's wonderful to see these students grow. They come in really interested, I get that, but then to see them really kind of click and then learn, just develop. And many of these students do go on to further graduate programs and doctoral programs, things like that. But I think for me, the most important, the most fulfilling, the most rewarding thing about this job is seeing the students just develop and find their own passion.